Good morning, YouTube. Paul Fadika here with my usual self-improvement channel. I'm here in Nepal. I've been here for 8 days now. This is a whole week. It's 6 a.m. local time, and we're gonna be climbing some mountains. We're gonna be climbing up some stuff. This is the hotel. Wait, let me show you guys the hotel. This is the hotel we've been staying at, Hotel Brindaban. This does all the actual action. This is the little puppy. Whoa, whoa. You can't come with us, guy. You can't come with us. This is gonna be a long hike. You gotta stay here. No! I love dogs. They got a ton of them running around. Nobody really owns them though. Take a look. This is where we're gonna be hiking.
See that temple all the way up there? That's where we're going.
All right, let's get going. Dude, he won't leave us alone. Anyway, we're gonna be climbing all the way up there. And on my way, I'm gonna be talking about why is Nepal so poor? Like, what's wrong with Nepal? This is my girlfriend, Haley, with the puppy still following us. Namaste. So why is Nepal so poor? First answer is geography. As beautiful as all these mountains and hills are, they're really hard to live on, because whenever you want to go somewhere, you're either walking uphill really steep, you're walking downhill really steep. Nepal has some of the largest mountain ranges in the world, and when you're trying to get around that, building roads is actually really difficult.
Here's your typical Nepali road. We got one nice spacious lane. We got some rocks. We got some mud, and you gotta make it work. I love how low the clouds are. Like, they're literally lower than I am. They're just down there in the middle of this valley. It's beautiful.
Namaste. Here's a Nepali watering hole. Okay, I don't want to bother those people. They look like they're busy. It's fresh spring water. So that's where they get their water in the morning, and that's where they go to bathe and shower and do their laundry and get their drinking water. This is gonna be a slick walk. Fortunately, it's mostly gonna be stairs though. They gotta go every morning. A lot of them don't have plumbing, so they gotta go every morning to this hole to fill up some big jugs of water, carry them back.
This is where we were playing soccer before. The problem with this field over here is that you kick the ball and it goes flying over here. Down a mountain. Not a very good idea to make a soccer field in mud on the top of a cliff.
All right, this dude's palace was destroyed in the 2015 earthquake.
Right at the epicenter of the second earthquake.
Now, the communist government still hasn't managed to rebuild it, so they have this military dude guarding it, making sure no tourists like me come by and take photos of it, because we wouldn't want to let the rest of the world know how shitty the Nepal government is, so they gotta keep covering shit up. But you know what? Who cares? I do what I want. All right, we're finally there. You know what this country could really use is an escalator. That'd be nice, just an escalator up the mountain like skirt, skirt, skirt. All right, we made it all the way to the top. Just look at all this. Check out this view, guys. I'm gonna switch to a B-roll so you can enjoy it all real quick. Here we go. All right. We're back. I think this was made about 200 years ago. Just imagine carrying all this concrete and bricks without any modern equipment.
All right, back on our way down.
Oh, I should mention that we're in Gorka right now, which took us about a 7-hour ride on our bus from Kathmandu to get here, even though it's really not that far away. Like, if this was in the United States, that drive would only take maybe an hour and a half. If you need to transport goods to other locations around your country, how much that cripples your local economy. As beautiful as these mountains are, they're also a curse. It makes it a lot harder to farm, makes it a lot harder to get places. We got another bell. Anyway, the drivers here are crazy. I constantly feel like we're 5 seconds away from a car accident. So the driving to get anywhere really sucks. It takes forever, it's dangerous. I don't think they invented speed limits yet. Like, none of the roads have speed limits. Even in Kathmandu, there wasn't any traffic signal. And the locals told me that was because the power grid is so unreliable here.
Good job, guys. Good job. I think that makes total sense. No wonder they have brownouts.
There's enough.
No wonder they have brownouts every 5 minutes. How many wires can we put on one pole?
The traffic signals would go out and cause accidents. So instead they just replaced them with traffic police. One of the other reasons that they're poor is because of corrupt institutions. By that I mean the government. Public schools here really suck. We were volunteering at a school yesterday, and if the teachers don't show up, the students just have to chill in their classroom and wait because there's no substitute teachers. And all the teachers have to teach from this government mandated textbook. They don't have a lot of creativity and wiggle room on their own. So if you want to get an education here in Nepal, you need to go to a private school to get it. Our guide Paslang, who's a Sherpa, he hates the local government. He speaks English really well because he went to a private school. Because according to him, there's so much corruption, you gotta pay people off if you want to get anything done around here. You know, get this, it's actually illegal to fly drones in the country of Nepal. How dope would that be with these mountains just flying some drone around? I mean, I'm sure I could have got one past customs and just flown it around before the police caught me. Man, I've been walking so long, it's already 7 o'clock. My breakfast back at the hotel is at 7 o'clock. Man, we're gonna miss breakfast. We gotta hurry this up. Looking back, I think it's kind of funny. I went from vlogging in my bedroom to vlogging in Nepal. I think we're about as far away from my bedroom as any human can possibly get. Corrupt institutions is one of the things I talked about in my previous video. The communists just took power in Nepal in the latest election. So I'm not expecting a whole lot of change coming up. We were volunteering at a school yesterday. All the kids were so sweet and friendly. They just come running up to you and they're just like, what is that, hand sanitizer? I love hand sanitizer, what? They're really excited about it, as silly as it sounds.
They loved my tattoo. Like, they'd never seen a tattoo. I guess that's not really a thing around here.
The kids were just so much fun and so much high energy. All right, we're running late for breakfast, so we gotta hurry back. Otherwise, I'm not gonna eat this morning. Breakfast is at 7 back at the hotel, which still does not have power because Kathmandu has like one of the world's least reliable electric grids, which is another reason why they're so poor, which is like basically non-existent infrastructure. So a lot of the homes we were staying in didn't have indoor plumbing. There is running water, there's a running water system, but a lot of them don't have indoor plumbing. The electrical grid is extremely unreliable. It goes out like 10 times a day, 20 times a day. Last night we had a pretty bad lightning storm, so we haven't had electricity in 6, 7, 8 hours. Who knows when we're gonna get it back. That's what the locals got to do to get water around here. They have to fill up baskets full of plastic water bottles and carry them uphill for like 30 minutes, man. It makes you take for granted, you know, just having running water. Our hotel has running water. I've been taking a cold shower like twice a day because you never get dry here. It's so humid and hot. You're sweating constantly. Plus it rains a lot, so you literally never get dry here. So the government's corrupt, the infrastructure is basically non-existent. So there's this village Paslang that got totally devastated by the earthquake in 2015, and they received a ton of foreign aid. And a lot of the foreign aid that was meant to help rebuild the village was simply taken by the government. The village actually saw maybe like 10% of the total foreign aid, which is really sad. Anyway, we're almost back at the hotel. Thanks for listening to my rambling and my little morning hour-long adventure. Go ahead and hit like and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in Nepal. Hashtag Paul in Nepal, trending soon. I'll be making more videos for you guys real soon. See ya.
Can we go get breakfast?
Yeah, we're going.